Hello beauties. I am going to show you how I used some of my Happy Planner products from my Happy Planner notebook that I had set up and made myself a FlyLady control journal. So this is my cover, and obviously the cover is not Happy Planner, the discs are. I bought the cover on Etsy and it says salt in the air, sand in my hair, because it's pretty much how I live my life here. Okay, so I have my control journal broken down into different sections, and my first section is routines. And this first page is just kind of like a brief overview of my morning and evening routines. And I have chores, so I have a morning and an evening house routine, and a morning and an evening kind of like a personal care routine. And then on this page I went a little more in depth with my self-care routine in the morning, as far as brush your teeth, wash your face, moisturize, do your makeup. I use hair serum. My hair it's really thin and it's really frizzy, so I have to use a lot of hair products and take vitamins. And then in the evening, it's kind of reverse engineering here, because you remove your makeup, wash your face, moisturize, brush your teeth, and then I do put hair serum in my hair at night again. And then this next page is my laundry routine. It's just me and Henry, so there's only two of us here. So I break the laundry down on Monday, which is, as you'll see in the in the plan, is kind of like the big house cleaning day. So I'll wash sheets on Monday. On Tuesday, I do all of my laundry. On Thursday, I do Henry's laundry. And then on Sunday, I wash our towels. And I usually prefer to do those on Sunday, mainly because on the weekends, we're either going to the pool or going to the beach. And so then we have wet, sandy beach towels, and it's just better to get them all washed and out of the way. And then there is a paper routine, which in the original FlyLady plan on the website, she has you doing sorting through your paper and stuff on Wednesdays, which is like desk day. But some of the FlyLadies, I believe Kat is the FlyLady that I've been watching, and she says you take all your paper, like all your mail, everything, and put it into one bin or a basket. And then you take like just a 1-inch stack of your paper and maybe give yourself 5-10 minutes and sort it right there. What needs to be filed, what needs to be trashed, what should be shredded. And then at the end of those few minutes, or once you process through that 1-inch stack of paper, go ahead and do it. Throw out what needs trashed. Go ahead and put in your file system what needs filed. So just basically address it right there on hand. And then I also have a personal development routine written down, which I'm doing the Miracle Morning 30-day challenge. So this is just kind of everything that is covered in the Miracle Morning. And then I'm also doing another little kind of routine from another book that I read, and I will get into that a little bit more. But so it has like a daily goal, and those goals are broken down by relationship, mind, and business, which right now, one action step to move me toward my business goal is I'm in the process of completing my bachelor degree. So completing my school assignments is definitely the main goal in that area. And mind, work on one course or lesson. So that's just doing some kind of self-enrichment every day that's kind of in the area of what I'm working toward on my degree. And then relationship, I just put down for my daily goal is to do 1 arc or act of random kindness for a loved one. Mainly, I do stuff for Henry. He's the only one I have here, and I'm not close with my family anymore since they're all back up in Georgia. But you know, you can still do something nice for them. Sometimes I'll try to FaceTime and talk to them, or especially, you know, talk to Kenley and Ellie, see the girls. And then the miracle morning just includes like journaling, reading. I'm doing the 20 before 2020 book challenge, where I'm trying to read 20 books in 2019. So every morning I take time to read at least a minimum of 1 chapter a day. Meditation and quiet time, visualization, affirmations, and exercise. So that's kind of my personal development routine. And then here is what I was getting into. This is the core 4, and it's broken down into passion, which is your relationships. And this is what I was talking about with this daily goals right here. Power, which is your body. Purpose, the mind, and production is business. And the basis of this is you set 1 daily timed goal or task to complete that will move you toward your main goal. It's like building a better relationship, your business goals, you know, whatever. And the rule is that the action steps have to be daily. You can't skip a day. They have to be timed or scheduled out, and they're non-negotiable. And this core 4 came from this book by Sean Whalen, and it's called How to Make Shit Happen. It's pretty like in your face. It's pretty, you know, he doesn't hold back and sugarcoat anything, but it's a really good book. And I'm gonna put a link to this book in the description box if you're interested in giving it a try, or just looking it over. And then the other one is The Miracle Morning, and that's by Elrod. It's pretty popular, so if you haven't already heard of it, I'd be surprised, but this is what it is. And this is just, I don't have the physical book. I had it on my Kindle. So if you can see this, it is The Miracle Morning, the not so obvious secret guaranteed to transform your life before 8 a.m. by Elrod. So I just, I recently read that, and the Miracle Morning is broke down into an acronym, what Hal calls life savers, which the S is for silence or meditation, A is for affirmations, V is for visualization or your vision board, E is for exercise, R is for reading, and S is for scribing or journaling. Hence, that's what, in the personal development, that's what these were. And then I actually made me a little checklist because I'm doing the 30-day challenge. Let me make sure I haven't got out of frame here. The Miracle Morning 30-day challenge. And so each day that I complete every step of the Lifesavers, I'm just filling in the box. And some of these little cute stickers I got from the Journaling Doodles sticker book, and some of them are from the Mega sticker pack from Joanne. So that is my check off for my Miracle Morning, and this is my check off for the core 4. The passion, my relationships, the power, body, purpose, mind, and production, which this is pretty easy because the power body is doing something, that's going to move you towards your health and fitness goals. And then the purpose, mind, which if you think you're exercising and you're reading, so basically I mark them both off at one time. And then I have my evening routines broken down by after dinner routine and a before bed routine. And after dinner is basically just clearing away all the food, washing up the dishes, wiping down the kitchen. That's pretty much. And if there's any laundry left that I didn't get put away that day, then that needs to be put away. Sweeping the kitchen. So just basically tidy the kitchen, make sure all the laundry's put away. That's my after dinner routine. And then before bed routine is the shower. And that's when I do my evening self-care routine. Collect any dirty laundry, just check the bathrooms after we've had showers. Make sure everything's in the hamper. After cleaning up the kitchen, make sure all the kitchen towels are tossed in the hamper. So there's just making sure there's no laundry laying around the house. Laying out your clothes for the next day. Tidy up the living room. And then check your planner at the end of the day. So that is the evening routine. And this is just my master list of everything that's on the routines. And then the next section is the daily, or what the FlyLady calls the flight plan. And this is just the daily routines, like each day of the week. And so Monday is the weekly home. She calls it weekly home blessing. I call it the weekly home power hour because it usually takes me right about an hour to complete all the chores. Tuesday is a free day. Wednesday is planning and desk day. Thursday is errand day. Friday is car and purse day. Saturday is family fun day, which is my favorite. And then Sunday is she calls it renew your spirit day, and I just call it self-care day. And that's like the day when you want to take a nice face mask, get your nails done, just do something awesome, awesome, awesome. And so on this sheet, I have broken down the chores for each day, which Monday is wash the sheets, dust, clean the bathroom mirrors or any mirrors in the house. I only have mirrors in the bathroom. We don't have any in the bedrooms or the living room. Empty all the trash, and that's like taking it out of the bathrooms, the office, everything. Sweep the office and the bedroom, sweep the living room, and you're just going to mop your bathrooms and mop your kitchen. Do your morning and afternoon or morning and evening routines, and zone clean, which we'll get into zone cleaning too. Tuesday, you're just going to do your routines and your zone cleaning, and it's a free day. And this is usually, since I don't have house chores, this is when I work on most of my schoolwork, like do any essays or papers or any kind of projects that I have to do for my courses. Wednesday, again, you're going to do your routines and your zone clean. And just kind of check out the fridge. If there's any food that needs tossed, toss it. Just kind of do like a quick little inventory of what you have in the fridge to plan your menus for next week and make your grocery list. This is when you're also going to kind of go over your checkbook and see what bills that are due, what's paid, and what needs paid still. Thursday, she says, plan a light meal or a crock pot meal because Thursday is errand day. Now, I work from 9:30 to 6 p.m. and I don't hardly ever go out on Thursday, but sometimes I will go before work. Like if I need to run, I have a Target and a Dollar Tree just kind of across the street from where I live, and they open pretty early enough before I have to be at work so I can run over there, or I can I can take my lunch break and run over there, so I can still keep errand day down on Thursdays. And after you grocery shop, I don't always grocery shop on Thursdays either, but I may start doing that more regularly. And meal prep, and that just means like if you come home, go ahead and wash your vegetables, wash your fruit up, put them in containers. Then you're going to also complete your routines and do your zone cleaning on Thursdays. Friday is clean out your purse, clean out your car, and if you have the time and it needs it, go ahead and wash and vacuum your car. Complete your routines and your zone cleaning. Now, they usually have the zone cleaning Monday through Friday. I went ahead and put mine down on Saturday because, it's 15 minutes a day, and if there's something that I didn't get completed during the week, I can take 15 minutes out of my Saturday to complete whatever didn't get finished throughout the week, your routines, and then family fun day. And that's usually when Henry and I will go downtown to the River District, to the beach, to Lakes Park. That's definitely our day that we get out and do something. We do stuff on Sunday too, but mostly Saturdays are our day. And then Sunday, your routines. I went ahead, I'm okay with taking 15 minutes out of a Sunday to finish something. Like cleaning my doors. We live in just a little pretty small apartment, so I can take some Mrs. Meyer's cleaner and a rag and start in my living room with my main door and go all through the house, and within 15 minutes I could basically dust and wash off all the doors in my house, bathroom doors, bedroom doors, closet doors. So I have no problem with taking 15 minutes on a Sunday either. But it is still Renew Day. And that's my Weight Watchers meeting. So that's when I weigh in and go kind of get my, my feel of getting that weekly motivation from my Weight Watchers meeting. So I do that, and it's self-care day. So, whether we go lounge at the beach, or we go out for ice cream, or we just stay here and go over to the pool, or we took a lazy day and lay on the couch and binge watch Mr. Robot on Amazon Prime or something on Netflix, it's still something that we're doing to renew our spirit. So that is the weeklies. And what I do, I use my happy planner. I have my catch-all planner, and that's what I do. The weekly chores and the zone cleaning chores, I just jot them down each day of the week and see like I've got everything kind of marked off. I went ahead in my zone cleaning, and actually in 15 minutes I got ahead of myself. So all I've got to do is clean the refrigerator and kind of tidy up the cabinets and the drawers. And then I think clean under the sink, and I only have those 3 things left to do, and I'm completely done with all my zone cleaning for the kitchen this week. And then see here, Sunday is self-care day. Yay, it's me day. Laundry, family fun day. Even though I work both days this weekend, I get off at 3:30, so we still have time to make time to have some fun. And then I have errands, Dollar Tree and Target, because it's usually about as far as I go on Thursdays. So, and see, there's Thursdays clean under the kitchen sink and Henry's laundry. So, Fridays clean out the car and clean out my purse. So I take everything off these lists and then just transfer it over to my planner. So that helps me plan for the week. My next section in the control journal is for today, and that's just basically where I've added all this paper for to-do lists. I don't really have anything going on there right now because I usually, when I fill up a to-do list until I mark it off, until I get everything marked off of it, I put it into my main planner. So, and then the next section is the zones, the zone cleaning. And these are my zone rules. You spend 15 minutes per day. Once you set a timer, once the 15 minutes is up, you have to stop. stop cleaning, stop whatever you're doing. And you're supposed to start your zone cleaning like when you first start the FlyLady program with doing decluttering. And then you have 3 separate bins. One is for trash, one is stuff to donate, and this third one is stuff that you put away that you have to find a home for, everything. So after 15 minutes, move each bin to the allocated place, which if you've got your bin full of trash, you go ahead and go throw it out. You have a bin full of things to donate, put them in a box, a bag, a basket, whatever you carry them in. Put them in your car to take to the Goodwill. Because when you run errands on Thursday, the ideal is that you will stop by Goodwill on Thursday and you have all the stuff, all your donations in the car, drop them off. And then once you complete your decluttering, then you move on to start your deep cleaning. Okay, so zone 1 is the first week, and that is the living room and the dining room. Now, if you look up FlyLady or you're familiar with FlyLady, you will know that this is not exactly right. And what it is, this is my original one. And it was the entrance and the front porch and the dining room is the actual zone 1. And these are the zones that I had made up when Henry and I lived in North Georgia. We had a front porch, so I would do my zone cleaning on my front porch. We had an entry room. We had like a foyer, like an entry area. And let's see, so these were, all the rest of these are pretty, oh, and a laundry room. Okay, so this was when we lived in North Georgia and we had a porch and an entry. We moved, when we downsized and moved to Florida, we live in an apartment now, so I don't have a front porch and I don't have an entrance. Well, I have a door that enters, but it enters right into my living room. So I don't have a need for a separate zone for an entrance and a living room. They're kind of one and the same. So I kept this because there's a very high probability that Henry and I will be back in North Georgia before it's all said and done. And hopefully we will have our front porch. You know, whether or not I have an entrance, we at least got to have a front porch. Because in North Georgia, everybody needs a front porch to sit on. Because that's what you do in Georgia. You just sit on the porch, drink your sweet tea, and talk about all your neighbors. But anyway, I digress. So I keep these because there's a very good chance that one day I will need these zones again. And I took the time to make them up. So I'm not getting rid of these. That being said, this is my zones right now in the apartment that I'm living in. So since my rooms are pretty small, and when you come in the front door, there's my living room, the kitchen, and the, I guess, dining or breakfast nook or eat-in, whatever you call it, are kind of all right there together. So I decided to set it up with zone 1 being my living room and my dining area together, because the kitchen usually does require a little bit more work. So these 2 rooms are pretty small and they're really not that hard to manage. So I put these together. So zone 1 is the living room, the dining room. Zone 2 is the kitchen, which is the zone that we're actually in this week. And I still have to clean my refrigerator, but this morning I cleaned my microwave, cleaned my oven. I wiped all my canister and small appliances. I haven't done my drawers and cupboards as far as straightening them out. Wipe the walls. Now it's just me and Henry. We don't have kids, so we don't ever have fingerprints on the walls. But you know, when you're cooking and stuff, things get splattered. So I did spot clean the walls, so that's been done. And I haven't changed this one from when we moved because this is the only thing that really doesn't apply. Wash the inside of the windows. I don't have a window in my kitchen anymore, so this doesn't apply. Clean the fan, vent filter, and hood. I did that this morning. Wash the cabinet fronts. I did that this morning. Clean the light fixtures. That's done, and I still have to clean under the sink. So there's the refrigerator, straighten the drawers and cupboards, and clean under the sink. So today is just Monday, and I only have 3 tasks left to do. Yay me. Okay, zone 3, the guest bedroom and guest bathroom. Now, the guest bedroom is kind of / my storage room. And the big thing I've got to do in there is do some, not really decluttering, because there's really no clutter per se in there, but there's still some boxes and plastic totes from when we moved down here. And I really need to go through some more of that stuff. We downsized a lot to move here from the house that we lived in. But once we got here, this apartment really is a lot smaller than what we thought it was. And so I feel like we need to downsize some more. So we'll be taking our 15 minutes to declutter for sure. And then I'll clean the window, dust the cobwebs, because Bree, that's her room, but she doesn't get to come down very often. So it's really just kind of a storage room right now. And big thing is just kind of getting some of that junk cleaned out. The guest bathroom, we have a bathroom. It doesn't hardly ever get used, but I still, I go in there every day when I do my morning routine and swish and swipe it. And then I still make sure it gets cleaned regularly. Zone 4 is the master bedroom, and the master closet. And I have already gone through my closet since we moved here and gotten rid of 2 boxes of clothes, cleared out 2 boxes of clothes from there. And I still feel like I need to get rid and purge more stuff. I don't know how, but it's like the more you get rid of, the more it just reproduces what's left. I don't get it. So anyway, that's zone 4. And then zone 5, I changed my zone 5 to my office because I do work from home. So I'm in this room 5, 6, some weeks 7 days a week, working in here. So I eat in here. I take notes and leave sticky notes all over the place. Then I have my planner desk in here, my bookcase in here with all my books, and I do have some more of those little boxes and storage totes full of junk that I don't have any place to put since we moved here, and I don't have a storage room and I don't have a storage building. So I've got stuff stored everywhere in this apartment. And so I definitely need to do some decluttering in this room. And then this is all the chores that you would do on that week. Clear the desk, clean the window, throw out older broken supplies, looks like pens that don't work, clean your clean your computer monitors, screens, clean out drawers and baskets. See, I am really behind on that. Remove cobwebs, check your supplies and make a list, and then sort papers to trash and file. Now see, that's on there, but if you're hitting that little 1-inch stack every day, then when it's zone time, it's not going to be a big issue. And then again, this was my zones from my old house. This next section is meal planning, which I do a little bit in here, but I don't do a lot in here because I have the Happy Planner recipe planner, and that's where I keep all my recipes. And if you're familiar with that planner, it has all the section with your grocery lists and stuff and meal planning. So I mainly use this just to jot down stuff. And then the last section is information. And I'm not going to show a whole lot of what's in here because some of it's personal, but because you know this is where you store like information that you could need, you never think about, but you could need, like account numbers, passwords, yeah, stuff like that. But this first page is a emergency plan. We did move to Southwest Florida, and hurricane season is upon us. Well, I mean, it's just kind of right around the corner. So I do have an emergency plan set up. I always tell everybody to have an emergency plan. In North Georgia, our thing was tornadoes, and now apparently our thing is hurricanes. But anyway, this is my FlyLady control journal. And oh, I was going to show you right here. I forgot this part. On my zone cleaning, I did add, because I have all this paper. If you're a happy planner, then you recognize all the paper in here. At the end of my zones, because a lot of this zone cleaning is structured around decluttering. So I got, and of course, I don't know how I managed to pull this off, but on my zone 5 paper, I redid a whole like 30-minute morning routine page, and it turned out so cute. It's decorated so cute. I don't know how I put it here on the back of my zones, but I'm leave it there. I like it. But anyway, I digress again. I got some of the Happy Planner, these project and goal pages, or a stack of the paper, pack of it, and put it in here because as I'm not decorating, I'm decluttering rooms, there may be a specific thing like that I want to do. Like I want to declutter maybe all the health and beauty products like makeup or something, and then you can just kind of like narrow it down. Instead of saying, oh, I'm going to spend 15 minutes decluttering the bathroom, then you may say, oh, I'm going to spend 15 minutes going through all of the makeup, and just, you know, you're going to throw out old makeup and you're going to see what's empty, and you know, just kind of like see what you need to replenish and see what you've got. Why do I have 4 bottles of, you know, eye serum and I don't even use it every day? But, you know, just kind of like that. So I put the goal and project paper in here because I thought that would be perfect to be a guide to work through decluttering. So this is at my zones, my to-dos, my weekly flight plan, and then my routines. So this is how I used my Happy Planner to make a beautiful FlyLady control journal for my home. I appreciate you watching this, and if you do the FlyLady program and have your own control journal, I would love to hear about it. I would love to see your journal. I would like to see how the FlyLady plan is going for you. So let me know in the comments, and don't forget, I will put a link to these books that I'm doing the 30-day Miracle Mile Challenge. Miracle Mile, what am I saying? Miracle Morning Challenge. And if you want to do the Miracle Morning Challenge with me, or if you're already doing it, let me hear about it. As always, have an absolutely amazing day. Bye.